Welcome, air signs, to Eve Elements Official. Disclaimer: these readings are for entertainment purposes only. The energy is exchangeable, interchangeable, intermingling. Roles can be flipped, switched, reversed. Take the parts that fit and leave the rest. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, all that information is found in the description box below every last video on the channel, Eve Elements Official. Make sure you're clicking on that membership button and you are becoming a member of the garden. Gates of the Garden of Eve are open. Welcome one and all. Also, follow me on TikTok, Snox, Eve Elements Official. Make sure you are purchasing your subscriptions over there as well. Let's get it. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on? What is it that you need to know? You could be experiencing problems with your health and with your money. Your health is your wealth. You need to take care of both of them. I see you doing a lot of overthinking because you're scared. Some of you are deadbeat fathers and mothers out there. I feel like it has a lot to do with your financial situation here. You're receiving, you're going, I shouldn't even be saying receiving. You're going through money blockages, honey. You got the Knight of Pentacles reversed, okay? Overthinking, scared, boring, and deadbeats. There's something that's very stagnant in your life. It ain't even moving. Something's not moving for you here. At one point in time, it was moving slowly. Now, at this point in time, presently, it's not moving at all. It's a blockage here. There's a disaster avoided here. Delayed disaster. Fear of suffering. Resisting change. The Tower moment. You're trying to avoid something when it comes to your money situation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be mindful of house fires, building fires as well. We got the Three of Cups here. So you're averting or avoiding a disaster in your money when it came to you reconciling with some friends or reconciling with people of your past, or when it comes to you chilling and hanging out with your friends and spending money on them. Yeah, we have friendship, joy, celebration, merriment, hanging out, people. Just chilling. You chilling with friends, like a friends group here. But I feel like, again, you're avoiding a Tower moment in your finances when it comes to them. These are people around that use you for your money, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These ain't no friends. When you go to the restaurant, who footing the bill for these friends? When you go to the nudie bar or the strip club or the bar, when you hang out at a supermarket, when you go shopping, who's footing the bill? Is it half and half, or is it always you? Do these friends even got money? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they happy too. Look at the sun on this card. They happy because they see you buying them drinks. You go to the strip clubs with these people. Four of Wands reverse. These people are karmic. Canceled plans, lack of community, separation, self-doubt. You separating yourself and you moving out of a community where the people were always in celebratory energy here on drugs, alcohol. They go to the club, they go to the strip club, they go to we the outside boys, we the outside girls. They ain't never in the house. They probably would go from the club to the job, from the job to the club, from the bar to the job, from the job to the bar type of energy here. And I feel like you leaving this whole group behind. You're moving. Ten of Swords, permanently. You're putting a permanent end into the situation because you realize hanging out with people low status is not of your financial interest. What I'm trying to say is hanging out with people who don't have, and you're someone trying to build what you already don't have, and you're trying to make it great. You can't be around broke, can't be around broke, okay? If you broke, you need to be around people who got. Okay? Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's the truth. And I feel like you're gaining some sort of mental clarity in the situation with who you spending your time, energy, and money on. Like, Two of Wands, you're partnering up with these people here now. You're spending on them. Six of Pentacles reverse. You're spending on these people. You're spending your money on these people. You spend your last dime. But would they spend on you? Or air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? No. So that's a bit of selfishness here. You're dealing with selfish ass individuals here. Always fake busy. Always acting like they busy. Or That's for some, not all people you work with. It could be people we work with. Others of you air signs, it could be people that, especially if you masculine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you masculine air signs out there, probably were meeting up with friends with benefits, and you would spend your money on these people for sex. I'd be like, dare I say I own an actual boba shop? That would be something. So what's going on with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant? What is it that they need to know for the month of October? So in the month of October, you're breaking away from people, places, and things that do not serve your financial highest good. You're breaking away from people who are making you broke. People who don't have, you're moving away from. You're realizing this, that people only want to be around you to use you. Sex partners too. Like literally, you're around people that only want to be around you, air signs, because you have. You need to be around people who already have. So that way when you are around people who already have, they won't use you for what you got. You'll be able to build your money back up. All right. So I feel like at this point in time, for the month of October, or starting in the month of October, air signs, you need to vet people who come towards you to befriend you and want to be your friend. You need to vet them out, because if they don't have, honey, you can't be friends with them. I hate to say it that way, but that's the way it is, because energy carries energy. So if you're around people like this that only in celebratory energy, only want to get high, they want to drink, they want to frequent the clubs, they just want to waste time wasters who's wasting your time, the energy is very detrimental to your finances. It causes blockages. You need to be around people who are more responsible. You're hanging around with people, or you in the energy of sitting around people, being around people who are stuck and stagnant. They have a broke mentality. And I feel like your mentality is not like that, air signs. You in the mentality of making money. What's going on with the air signs? Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant, for the month of October. What is it they need to know or have confirmation of, or made aware of? What's going on with them here? There's a family member that's not having your back at this point in time. Family member, you are stronger than you know, and I have your back. Someone thinks you're a weak link, especially when it comes to, your habits of overindulging in intimacy and spending money on others. Your family member thinks you weak. And you keep thinking about the past of when a family member didn't have your back. They looked at you as small, insignificant, and weak. What's going on here? But I feel like, again, Ten of Swords, you're putting an end to a lot of things here, especially this group of friends of yours that betrayed you. Or it's a group of people here that has betrayed you. It's 3 or more people here. It's like a whole community of people in your neighborhood that have betrayed you. This would be like somebody that always buys their weed from the plug, and they know everybody in the hood, and everybody in the hood betrayed them by using them for their money. Users. You're around a bunch of users. Whoever you thinking about from the past here, you crying about this person, you want to come in after this person here. But you're being warned right about now. There's caution when it comes to trying to come towards somebody here. There's somebody that works out in the gym that you're talking to a family member about this, but your family member don't back you on this because of the bad things that you did to this person. Okay? And they're very much aware of it. This family member knows what you did to this past person. And they evaluated the situation, and they do not have your back, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you were in the wrong, and they see that you were in the wrong concerning what you did in the past to this person here that you're thinking about from your past. You're worth every mile between us. This somebody at a distance. They far away from you. Spirit said, and they don't want you. They don't want you back in their life. They don't want you. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. I feel like that's why the caution sign is here. You're being warned. There's a warning here. You, let's see here. You betrayed this person for money in the past. That's what you did. Will do anything. Money hungry, will do anything. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Warning, 10 of Swords, caution, 10 of Swords with the betrayal card here. You betrayed somebody in a worse way. Betrayal, utter defeat, breakdown, rock bottom. And now this is happening with you. This is karma playing out. Death is coming to this situation here. What the air signs got coming on here? Someone betrayed somebody in a worse way. Even when they was down, out, and defeated, someone kick them while they down, you kick them while they up. And you kick them while they down, kick them while they up. Somebody did not care. Somebody even wanted someone to be buried, unalived, 6 feet deep. Whether that is through spiritual attacks or literally through a knife attack. Because it says backstab. It says it right here. Someone's born year of the snake, or this is going on this year. Spreading rumors, gossip, and lies. The person with the childhood issues and wounds is the one that's gossiping. Someone's also talking about somebody's kids here. And you're getting karma for being jealous. Because you're jealous. Somebody's jealous of the way somebody takes care of their kids. They allow their children to be kids. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. What's going on with this 10 of Swords, this caution and this betrayal for the air signs here? A false twin flame trying to betray somebody here. You, them, you. But there's a warning here. What's this warning for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in October? There's a false twin flame trying to contact somebody all hours of the night, late night phone calls. They want to FaceTime somebody and they get rejected. So somebody here is receiving, how can I say it? Phone calls from unknown numbers and it's getting rejected. And someone's feeling foolish about it. This is someone that left someone on red, left them hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. They don't want to hear nothing from you. If this is you or vice versa. Someone doesn't want to hear from somebody right now. They don't care. What's going on with the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone goes out hanging out with friends. And they vent to these friends about the past. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And they vent to these friends, these fake friends, as to why someone's moved away, relocated, living at a distance, far away from them. Oh my God. You know, now someone's wishing things could change because they're hoping and wanting a new beginning. But this is all talk. This is what they're talking about here. Because their world is shattered. But I feel like someone here shattered their own world by the choices and actions that they made. Yeah. Sneaking around. Sneaky links. Wishing things could change. Wishing that they never had that sneaky link or that casual hook up just for sex. Someone was always on their cell phone getting love messages from these friends. These lovers, these friends. Someone was always creeping outside of their relationship, cheating with people that they meet online. That they claim was friends with benefits, but they weren't neither. They were just casual hookups. Conceited. Someone thought it was all about them, into themselves, superficial, overconfident, bossy narcissist. A narcissist that was never in seclusion. They would act like they are when they're in the house. When they go outside that house, what? They tear their butt. And they felt like there was a disconnect anyway with the person that they were living with or married to. They weren't in connection soulfully. And I figured the reason why they weren't connected with you, air signs, it's because y'all not soulmates. You just thought you was. That's what happens when you have a false twin flame mimicking a real twin flame. That's when you have a karmic mimicking a soulmate. So you have to heavily use your discernment. Now somebody wants to reconcile. What do we say for this reconciliation? Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. Someone's looking at someone as if they're basic here. Or someone's trying to get back to basics by reconciling with someone. But I feel like they're very careless. They got legal matters because of their carelessness here. And someone's tired of this person's drama. They always coming with some form of drama. Drama. Definitely trying to get back to basics. But I feel like someone's coming towards someone because they just need help with their legal situation here. This is divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Whatever this is, someone now is trying to switch up, change their lifestyle from partying to being just regular, schmegular, decular, basic. And it's only because they're going through legal problems. That's the only thing. If they weren't going through legal problems, question is, would they still change? Or would they still remain the same? Air signs. That's the real question. Will this person change or they remain the same? The false twin flame. It's not a real twin flame. They're not even soulmates. And they were dealing with a lot of karmics that was using them for their money. And someone thought it was all about them because they fake friends had their head gassed up. Now, ain't that something? These fake people had their head all gassed up, thinking that they had your back. Whole time, they talking about you, dogging you out. Now, that's something. And now it looks like somebody's fed up. Give me a card for this situation. Any last messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Here's the death to the situation here. So you're putting an ending to things that don't serve your highest good. And for those of you dealing with a legal problem, this is why. Legalities cost money and you ain't got it. Their prayers are useless. Divine intervention, unforgiven abomination. Someone tried to do a death ritual to somebody or literally physically unalive somebody here. They was praying on it, hoping on it, wishing on it, and they didn't get their wish. Power struggle, head over heart decision. Someone had a head over heart decision. Okay. Someone is 58 years old, 38 years old, 16 years old. Or 58, 16, and 38 are very significant numbers. 49 is very significant. Lies. F what they say, verbal abuse. There's a lot of verbal abuse going on. Someone has to make a head over heart decision on prayers. Holy Spirit, when it comes to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what is it they need to know? Two bodies and soul, pure love. Someone's born in the month of June, or someone's born on the 6th day of the month. Life path number 6 here. I don't care. Boundaries, emotional detachment, lack of empathy, uninterested. Someone here that was a soulmate of yours that you looked at like they weren't. Okay? This is the person you messed up with for a karmic. You could have left them for a karmic. I feel like this person no longer wants to deal with you because there was too much verbal abuse. You were mentally and verbally abusing this individual here. You were probably doing death rituals to this individual here, and they had enough of you. That's for some, not all. Yeah, someone's cleansed their energy here. Self-care rituals cleanse negativity, spiritual cleanse. Someone's 22 years old, 22nd day of the month. Life path number mass 22. Spiritual bath, self-rituals here. With that being said, this is your reading. Blessed be.